Hi, it's Nat, Black Cat Crafts. We're going to do an Easter project today. We are going to be making this little treat box, and inside it's got one of the, oh, this is an orange one, Maltesers chocolate bunny, so that fits in there really nice. And we are using the Easter bunny stamp set. Okay, so this is how you make it. Right, we are using crushed curry cardstock, and this measures 5 3/4 by 6 3/4. Grab your scoreboard, and on the 6 3/4 side, score at 3/4, 1 5/8, and 5 7/8. Alright, turn that around to the 5 3/4 side and score at 1 3/4, 2 5/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 3/8, and 5 1/4. Okay, so that's all your scoring done. Grab your bone folder and just go over your lines. Give those a good crease. Like that. And on there. Right. Grab your scissors. Okay, so you've got your big section there. You've got your tiny little section here. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop into that, and we're going to take away that little rectangle piece there, and then we're going to do the same at the top. Chop into that piece there, and then we're going to get rid of those two there. Let's do the bottom first. This is your bottom, so we're going to chop up, and I'm just going to chop into those little pieces and do the same. Do the same on this piece here. Get rid of those. Okay, that's your bottom. Turn it around. This is your top. Now with your top, we're going to chop down that first section there, down to the second score line. I'm going to get rid of the top piece there, and I'm going to again just chop into the sides there. Get rid of that. Okay, I'm then going to fold that down, and I'm going to cut along to the next score line, and I'm going to get rid of that section there. Okay, then we're going to do the same as this piece here. We're going to chop down to the second score line. I'm going to get rid of the top square, and I'm going to chop in to that piece there. Let's just have a tidy up of that bit there. Okay, so that is what you should end up with. Now, this is retired. You can just chop in like we've done here to this bit here, but I'm going to round the corners on that, because that is our lid. Okay, so. I'm going to fold that over. This thin piece here, we're going to pop some, whoop, we're going to pop some glue. That piece comes over and that will stick down. Make sure that is all stuck. Fold it over the other way, make sure it's all stuck down nice. I'm just going to tidy those up. That's it. Okay, so that's our lid. That's going to fold in. That's our lid. This is your bottom. Grab your glue. Fold your sides in. Pop a little bit of glue on there. Okay, we're going to stick the bottom down first, and then we're going to stick the top. The joys of my craft area on the landing when the kids are on half term. Thanks, Babs. So grab your bone folder, pop that in your box and make sure that's all stuck down. At least she's keeping the dog quiet. That will fold in and that will be a lid. Now let's do a little bit of decorating. I have now I have some DSP and I'll have some white. Now we're going to have a piece of white on the front and then a DSP going on top. Now the white, that measures 4 1/8 by 1 5/8. And the DSP, this is the Dandy Designs. This paper is the Free Celebration paper. So if you spend, it's really lovely spring colours. I'm really starting to have a play with this now. So you can get a pack of paper, 12 by 12. It's 48 sheets. And you can get this free when you spend £90. £90 is so easy to spend. So take advantage because it ends on the 28th of February. Come shop with me at blackcatcrafts.stampinup.net and get yourself some free papers when you spend £90. Okay, so that is what we're going to be using. It's called the Dandy Designs, and I'm going to be using this side. It's lovely, isn't it? I do like the stars, but I do love this. It's just really lovely and spring. So with the white, we're going to pop the DSP onto our white piece. So we've got a little bit of a border going around, and we're going to pop that on the front of our box like so. Ooh. And then we're going to do some on the sides. So I've got 2 pieces of basic white, and these measure 4 1/8 by 3/4. And then again I've got some of the DSP, and this measures 4 by 5/8. Okay, so we're going to stick that onto our white without getting glue all over your hands. My goodness. That sun's starting to go down a bit now. It's not too dark. I'm right by the window. But we've had a lovely bit of sun today. It's been actually really nice just sitting, well, I stood outside in the garden with the dogs. But it was lovely. It's quite warm. And the sky's still lovely and blue. It's really nice today. Because it has been blooming cold. So stick that on your basic white. So it's in the middle now, like so. And then we're going to stick that on either side. And pop that on your box. like so. Turn that over. It's really bad because I was going to do, I found these Malteser bunnies. I was like, I'll have a couple of them. Well, I've only got one left because I ate one. And then I was like, oh, I've got to do something with some Cadbury's cream eggs. Well, me and my husband and my daughter, we love a cream egg. I think I've only got 2 left. It's a pack of bloody 12. I was like, I need to make something with them before they disappear. No one seems to like the caramel ones, but cream eggs. Ooh, do love cream egg. They come in the shops in January. It's no good for your waistline. Right, so there's your box. Because I've only got one left. That's going to go in there. Okay, again, I've got a 1/2 inch punch, but you know, use whatever you've got to hand. You could even just chop out a little triangle, just so you've got a little thumb hole there. And I'm just going to pop that in. Just the front, make sure that's in the centre. I don't know where that pinned off. So we've got a little thumb hole. Pop your bunny in. Pop the lid on. Yep. It's got caught somewhere. Like so. Then we're going to do some decorating. So we are using the Easter Bunny stamp set. It's just so lovely. I love it. I flicked through the catalogue. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But these bunnies are really lovely. So we're going to be using this one here. I think she's really lovely. It's a she. Piece of basic white. We're going to use some black memento ink. Hope this isn't too juicy. I re-inked it up. So we're going to have a little bunny. We're also going to use the little eggs as well. So we've got these 3 little eggs all on one stamp. So stamp those in your memento black ink as well. Like so. Yeah, look, that's too good. That's too juicy now. That's better. And then also, while we're doing our stamping, we will use the Happy Easter stamp. And I am using crushed curry. That's quite juicy as well. Goodness. So we're going to do a Happy Easter like that. Right, let's do some colouring. Now for the bunny, I used the light smoky slate, and I'm just going to colour him in the smoky slate. Colour him in. I stamped a load of these bunnies out. I took them downstairs, took all my pens, just let their colour in. It's really lovely. It's quite calming, isn't it, colouring? I used to do a lot of colouring in when I was a kid. I'm colouring in books. I was no good at drawing. I'm still no good at drawing. So we're going to colour him in. I'm just doing the one colour. I mean, you can colour your I've seen a lot of people using this stamp set and they've coloured their bunnies in all sorts of colours. Whatever you want to do. So we're going to colour him in smoky slate today. Like that. Don't forget, they've got a really good deal on if you want to join my team at Black Cat Crafts. It's a really good joining up set that you can get. £170 worth of goodies for 100, and you pay 125, and you get a free mini die cutting machine, which is just brilliant because it's an essential die cutting machine. You get a really nice stamp set, you get a really nice die set to go with it. I think it's a really good offer at the moment. Or if you just want to come shop with me, we've got the celebration on till the 28th of February. You can get some free goodies like this fabulous paper. Okay, I'm using light petal pink, and I'm just going to go over his little ears on the insides. I'm going to give him a little bit of a pink nose. So that's our little bunny. And then we're colouring the eggs. So we'll have some Highland Heather. And colouring your little eggs. Whatever colours you want to do. And we'll have some, let's have some dark daffodil delight. And we'll have some yellow dots on there. Let's have orange. Right, we'll have pumpkin pie on our next one. We'll have light and we'll have the dark. Like that. This stamp set does come with a punch, but it's for one of the other little rabbits. So we've got a punch that cuts this one out. Like that. And then we'll have, it's a pink flirty flamingo. Again, do whatever colours you want to do. We'll pop some yellow on there as well. Let's have some daffodil delight. Like so. Then you need to cut out your little bunny, which I've done there already. And then we're going to cut out our eggs, which I'm going to keep 2 of them together. And then I'm going to cut the other one out separately so I can pop that on top. You've got a really cute little carrot there and this little bird. So I've stamped a load of these carrots and birds. It's just sitting downstairs earlier. I've had a bad back, I've been off work. It's just, ugh. Once you have a bad back, it's, oh, I don't know. It just goes and it takes forever to get back to normal. So I've been sitting around a lot. Heat and ice and stretching and oh my goodness. It is not nice. Okay, so we've got 2 of our little eggs there. Cut that one out. But yeah, the little carrot is it's really cute. So hopefully I'll be back with a little Easter card and it'll have a load of these little carrots on. Okay, all right. Then also we're going to cut out the Happy Easter. Like so. I'm going to cut that in half, tidy that up. Make sure that's straight. And the Easter. Like so. Okay, bring our box back. And again, this is the thing, you put things down and I don't know where they've gone. Right, this is a piece of, I've used silver on that one, but this is gold. So I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of our rabbit. Like so. Pop those off. And I'm just going to, simply elegant, I've just sort of unravelled a piece so it's a little bit thinner. Stick it on the back of your rabbit. And we're going to pop him in the middle of our box, like so. I'm going to glue down the two little eggs. Just there. And I'm going to pop up the little one on a dimensional. I've just got one of the little mini dimensionals there. I'm just going to stick that just on the top there, like so. And then with the Happy Easter, again, I'm going to pop up on some dimensionals. I'll have a couple on the back there. We'll have the Happy at the top. And we'll have Easter just at the bottom there. Like that. So that's your little Easter box using the Easter Bunny stamp set. I thought that was quite cute. Quite spring colours, nice and lovely. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you like that, and I'll try and get back with an Easter card. Okay, thank you, bye.